these one-on-ones against Smooya. He was starting to get the best of him towards the tail end of that CT side, but T is where FURIA will begin. 3 players start strong, in fact make it a 4th over towards Monster immediately. Yet again, anticipating aggression. But that's not going to be the case. Instead, it's Smooya over towards Fountains. He has got all the info, and that means that 4 players can remain here for forZe.
Yeah, they got a flashbang as well, ready to set up a HE too, so forZe have everything they need, and in fact, Smooya might arrive at the perfect time. No, just a second too late. He's still going to be in the back lines. HE goes forward, does a lot of damage, and there's Smooya striking Celta with the dual Berettas, gets a 4-piece. 2 guns, 4 kills, and a pistol for forZe.
That's the last thing you anticipate if you're FURIA. You do not expect Smooya to look at Fountain, not see anything, and just push it. That is the fastest flank timing he could have possibly got behind Monster, and they were just not ready. And from there, the nade softens them up. Look at all of these assists from Tanir, by the way. That's all off 1 HE.
Nickelback's, what, gonna get a future orb for Smooya? Seems the case. He'd love to get kills with XM. And Smooya will oblige with 1 and 2. Already well and truly paid for itself. Well, just about. Nah. I know it's quesarado.
Yeah, I just get excited. My bad.
Yeah, calm down. I mean, 2 players are low. And one's got 2 Berettas.
If he goes to pot, you can get an XM. Oh no, Nickelback's got it now.
It's been stolen. The XM will be kept over. But at least plenty of kills off it. Smooya can drop an M4 by the orb. And they will be wanting it into this round. Did they even keep the XM? Maybe just get rid of it.
I wonder if this is going to be a complete change-up from forZe as well. We've already seen 2 instances where forZe have been playing really aggressive. If they play disrespectful on this TT side, and you've also got the quick rotates to kind of facilitate that sort of play style, this could get out of hand quite quickly if you're not careful. Smooya in connector, door blown off, boost for Nickelback, will at least give over intel. And Xiaofu's providing cover for Smooya so he can kind of pick and choose which angle to fight in. Oh no.
Alright, that one's not kind.
No, that's just unlucky.
I mean, he did walk back into the area that Nickelback had been
No, we said it wasn't his fault. Well, let's move on. I feel like he's getting a lot of hate.
Say it's like 20% his fault.
Yeah, fine. Tanir has got the XM, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, boost. Fallen spots it. All their damage.
This is good control out of FURIA. They've got a connector space. They've got short water. You've now got Cello in towards the toilets. It's now about grouping up and just executing together. Double monster setup, quite close. Obviously, Tanir going to be first contact, then bait in that M4 as Celta. Let's see how it fares, because with 30 seconds left, FURIA are committing over here.
Yeah, great timing on the short smoke means they can focus their attention on Monster. 3 players here to defend. No going to be needed. Auto shotgun misses the mark. quesarado opens up on the Celta. It's just Nickelback. And he steps forward. Oh, he takes the fight to them, and it's a massive double. Time running low. Fallen with the bomb. Stuck. Cello trying to support, but Nickelback with 4. An ace denied, but it doesn't matter. He has done the job.
So good at anchoring down these bomb sites is Nickelback. And he has to make a decision there. Does he step in at Monster and take the fight? Is that the last thing that FURIA anticipate? Or is he just going to wait for the rotations? He just takes it into his own hands. And FURIA, they're ready for the second player at close in Celta, but not ready for the follow-up. This is so well played from Nickelback. No plant, no money.
Nickelback is playing insane.
Yeah, he's been unreal.
Like, across both these maps. It's... I don't know. I mean, I don't know how permanent this this roster is, but making a good audition tape for any team. Cello tries to get tricky, but Nickelback is covering his tracks. Smoke's everywhere. Being blown. Oh. Should all be okay. Further smoke's being deployed. FURIA just want to get in.
In fact, they probably want to get out now. But yeah, quesaRato 8 HP in the bomb.
I've seen a quesaRato clutch.
But
I feel like Hopium is the only thing that keeps FURIA fans going right now.
if he gets the bomb down, it's a good result, but I don't think he'd even be allowed that. Yeah, Nickelback's already been really loud as well, and he can just jump spot. Smooth's on the angle. Yes, perfectly played.
All right. 4 rounds in. quesaRato going okay. Rest of the squad, I think the highest ADR is around 30. Did you get good space in that gun round? Not that round, the gun round, 2 rounds prior.
Yeah.
So maybe if they can emulate that success, there's something to be done.
It's interesting because over towards B, they've actually been able to scale quite effectively. Even with those Tech 9s, they were already out by the pillar. They were towards default. But like Gary's just saying, that you've got the round in the palm of your hands. It's just about getting through without too many casualties. I feel like map control should definitely be the main point of focus here for FURIA. Despite losing Kai and Connector a couple of rounds prior, they're still able to garner all of that space. forZe are starting 4 players over at B. Smooth's being really dynamic on this CT side. He's actually the one that gets boosted up instead. But he's always mobile, and that makes things very difficult for FURIA just to try and predict what the setups are going to be. Well, they're out.
Hello, splashed in. Oh, Nickelback, not aware. And he is punished for it. Shelfie swings and gets an immediate trade onto Kai. Zelda's got good short control too. Cello cops a HE and the flames come forward. He's under pressure and has to bail. So forZe recover from that entry. Keep it even.
That's really nicely done. Just dropping the utility, almost as if they were on the T side. They also walked in towards short to help Shelfie just get out a connector. And this entire time, you've left Smooth completely on his own, and he hasn't cleared... Sorry, he hasn't seen anything. So we'd deem it clear. Shelfie's still going to rotate. And Shelfie, we've seen how dynamic he has been just all throughout these series at EPL. He's gained even more info. I think that goes both ways. I think Fallen also spotted him. But with Shelfie getting close over at Divider and Toilets, that means that Smooth can just stare at long.
I don't know if he saw Fallen cross left, though, so he might actually be caught off guard by this close position. No, gets ahead of it, spots out Fallen. Sees the second. Falls back more passive, playing around dice, and takes a roll of it through the smoke. quesaRato, Snake Eyes. Celta gets one, Shelfie pushes through. There's no breaking through for FURIA.
It's actually quite dangerous now. You're actually entering some very scary territory here if you're FURIA, because you've tried to go B, you've tried to go in towards like Monster and take that space. This is even with the entries, and then you get pushed out by some really good mid-round responsiveness from forZe to fight back through connector and clear short that way. That then resets FURIA up towards A, and then you go in towards the AWP. This is tricky because it feels like you're trying everything and you're being shut down at every single opportunity.
Yeah, talked about Smooth, thinking about on Overpass, the amount of influence he'll have to have with the AWP, and he's fighting it. 8-0. Big double in the previous. FURIA. Hero AK on cello. You wonder if that gets juggled now that he's been tagged, but forZe can't take up the mantle.
Good tag.
Selfie cops one. That's just going to motion for an extra player to come over.
It is, but the last few rounds have all been about just testing this long control. Nice shot from FURIA, and then you've got Xiaofi in that smoke as FURIA's just reset him on that timer. Nickelback needs to be the first sort of responder here. Xiaofi is going to be the close, and these players just need to stay alive. Kai will find FURIA, and Kai turns around and deals with Xiaofi as well. FURIA are in A, and they might even not be done with the round just yet. Tanir steps up though for 2 massive kills. Fallen on the scout makes it even. 10 seconds. Bomb needs to be planted. Fallen seen another player. And now it heads down to the one-on-one. How have forZe recovered that? It really felt like FURIA were going to get their first round, and it gets snatched away from them right at the last instance.
Yeah, even Fallen hitting that sick shot. See the opener from FURIA, but Kai, finally, we get to see a bit of action from him. 2 great kills. But Tanir just catches the perfect timing to swing in. That double is everything, and yeah, it's Salter's there to close it. The best chance FURIA have had, and it was with the weakest buy yet so far.
I imagine they'll keep going to long.
No luck. Variation with the boost, but Molly immediately disassembles it. There is a rifler long in Shelfie, so he's keeping an eye on things. forZe is expecting, what, the MP9 boost or a triple boost?
Potentially. But nothing doing. Great incendiary, though. Fallen finding Xiaofi out long, though, is everything. Because that means that they can scale. And forZe are going to need to respond. And especially with so many players that are already in B, you feel like they're going to take a boost in towards short. You know, forZe's locked in here. FURIA over the top, spots him. And finds him. And now they need to scurry. They need to rotate up towards A quickly because FURIA are here.
Yeah, FURIA need to go fast, though. You've just seen the AWP. Boosted on B. You're a little too late into the site, but maybe they can still make it work. The AWP isn't active, although smoke misses. FURIA is given more chances to fight. Tanir gets one of his own. Nickelback's still an unknown element in that smoke. And a 2v4 for Yuri and Kai. And make it just Kai. And time isn't in his favor. He's behind a bunch of these players. And he's found one. FURIA, domed. Kai, looking for more. Does get one. And crazily enough, he's top of the board. It's the rest of the team that's not finding the impact.
I'll really give it to FURIA there as well, because that smoke he throws, he just dribbles it in front of Truck. That gives Nickelback that pocket of space just to sit in the corner. And where they're all fighting forward, you're right, FURIA should have accelerated. They see FURIA on the boost, and forZe have really been trying to set up FURIA for a lot of these plays. But even if you see the AWP at B, you just got to throw it in towards A, especially with the kill on towards Xiaofi that came in sort of 20, 30 seconds prior. Everything is falling apart for the Brazilians.
Well, this one's a bit one-sided, but a map that's not one-sided, Brandon, is the opening map of Liquid vs.
Still going.
Which that's still going.
God.
That's gone to triple OT.
Damn, okay. That's intense. I'll have to see how that one pans out. I'll have to check, see how Gizme's doing, of course. Here, just going for the Classico, where you've got a couple of pistols and rifles alongside. You take connector, you scale, you see how far you can get up towards Divider, and then hitting towards A. Only player here right now is FURIA.
High with the AK. Be questioning it if he hadn't hit some pretty nice shots in the last couple of rounds. All right, Smooth. What you got for us? Oh, that's good. The shot is smoke deployed, information gathered off the top of that jump. He'll be calling for support, and the entire team responds. Literally the entire team. They're worried about this fast hit. Fallen has edged forward. Bomb is committing on the back of Yuri. Balls are playing very passive, considering a retake, but now Celta starts to move forward. He's gotten very far forward. Denies the bomb even going down. They don't even allow a retake to take place. Bomb not planted, Quesarado, nothing he can do, which feels like the mantra of FURIA all series long. 8-0, no answers from the Brazilians.
Which team's the one with subs? Like, honestly, this is incredible team play from forZe. They're all setting each other up for utility. They're all counting down these swings. Smooth is staying alive and moving back to play retake, and they retake before the bomb's even fully committed into the site. They can't even get any bomb plant money, FURIA. This is a complete disaster. Like, this is so shocking to watch.
Art died for this. Shelby dives to give FURIA an opening kill. Yep, aggro. Dodges the flash, hits the shot, rifle to support him, can't get the second, but Tanir does trade. He actually wants the AWP of his own. Does he want to keep giving it a go? He has the bomb, and I think that's emboldened him to stick around. Quesarado, meanwhile, has lurked onto B, but doesn't matter. This push-through connector could be everything. Kai has fallen off holding it, needs to come and group up with Yuri. And a double push. You're not going to expect two players coming from behind. You might catch the first. And Kai is very aware of it. Oh my God. Doesn't matter how aware you are. Nickelback. Good Lord. Yuri, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Gets the first, but this is where Celta should be able to slip in and guarantee this follow-up kill. And then you should know Quesarado will be coming over from B.
Yeah, this one's done as well. Like, this can be 9-0. And it all just hinges off that double long setup, and a sick shot from Nickelback on towards Kai. Quesarado, sure, can claim this kill, but all Tanir needs to do is run away. There's no time. There is no time whatsoever to win this round. So forZe are going to be 9-0 against FURIA. And this is, by the way, is FURIA's map pick, everyone. FURIA's map pick, 9-0.
I will pick under, guys. I will pick the under, everyone.
Well. I don't know what we can even say. Opening kill, I guess. Smooth is playing out of his mind. It's him and Nickelback that are doing so much work.
The thing is, there's just so much variation that's going on the CT side. Like, we've just seen that double long, but where Smooth is, it always feels like there's a second player because they are setting him up. First time we've really seen Xiaofi get aggressive in connector. That head-to-head against Kai. Short control this time being established. Also, Cello putting pressure over at Monster, but the utility has been a feature piece for this CT side. It's been immaculate. Xiaofi deals with Fallen. That's not even Kai in connector. And sure, Quesarado might have long, and he might deal with Smoothia, but FURIA needs to try and recover. Kai has killed himself. To the molly, maybe? But it still might be on. Never mind. Quesarado's this time's got a little bit more time to work with it. It was looking so good for FURIA, and yeah, it still might not be achievable.
Somewhere, Maui Snake is sitting with a smile on his face. Vindicated.
As he tweeted about him today.
Yeah, he has. Quesarado is in a very tough clutch, and he has to take so much time. It's going to take too much time. it feels. He realizes it. Bomb picked up. He wins the first fight. There's a world. They're very separated. Found himself a smoke. Something to work with. Oh, and a nice shot into Celta. A little bit of quesarito magic required. Committing to the part, Nickelback is on that rotation down, and he has all the health advantage, has the kit. Would love a HE, but just needs to find quesarito. He's lurking behind the smoke and can't quite spot him in time. Nickelback able to respond. And this streak will not be broken just yet.
Nice try. Really nice try from quesarito. FURIA do really well to recover that in the first place because, again, it's forZe getting kills out short in towards Monster. The utility was fantastic. It's a 5-on-3, and then quesarito gets this, and the floodgates seemingly open. Everyone chimes in with a couple of kills. Unfortunately, the most critical one is Kai onto himself. That would have been a 2-on-2. But it played out completely differently. And for all the ragging the community has done on Kai, you've also got to look at Cello. 1 and 10. Fast play for FURIA. In fact, it all starts with Cello and potentially might end with Cello. See you later, sunshine.
Yep, in the right position. Sees another. quesarito just walked in. Not for long. There are so many CTs here. Kai trying to beat the allegations, and he's doing an okay job of it. A big double. Oh, yeah. All right, Kai. Show us why. 1v3 ace clutch required from the youngster. You know where he was. And you know where the bomb is. So with Celta getting this deep position, you feel that you can now bring an extra player over to A. Shelfie's in a tough position to clear, but one guy should be expecting. Can't quite convert the shots. NT, but not happening.
Yeah, he's playing so timid. Like it's expected, especially with like first event jitters and bits and pieces like that. But as soon as he grabs this double kill, and obviously Shelfie drops that bomb, Kai's holding just a little bit too long to try and see if Shelfie's going to reposition, but he definitely won't because he's got the bomb right in front of him. 11-0. This is embarrassing for FURIA. It potentially could get a whole lot worse. We've already seen a 13-0 stay here on the B stream. And dare I say, we could be in for another.
Yeah, and by forZe no less. Like, that's... yeah.
Embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. It's the only word for it.
Back to long. Back to the only sort of a semblance of control that FURIA have been able to gather all half long. That's the last flashbang used, though. They have 3 smokes. They've got no disruptive utility. They can't force forZe out of any of these angles. They have to use their brawn to get through these bomb sites. And that's going to be tricky.
Another great HE crunching onto Yuri. Flashbangs, keeping them at bay. FURIA want to come out through Monster, and they have actually managed to slick on through. Forward smoke under the site. Flames are good. Celta spraying and almost gets that follow-up kill. Nickelback tries to slip in. And bombs to be planted, a rarity for this T side. They want to go out with one, but Tania finds the first kill. Nickelback's up close, just clearing sight. That's a lot of information. Double short setup. No util for either team, so it's just going to be a complete fight. And Kai in the open can't get the kill. Fallen and Cello have to do it all just to give FURIA some sort of dignity going out of this half. But Tania's in the defuse. Fallen trying to convert the spray. Can't get it done. It's Cello. And there's no time. 12-0 forZe making FURIA look like fools.
Jesus, that's big.
Oh, wow. That is quite something.
Can you imagine playing with that?
Oh, surely that's not enjoyable.
Now that's a good size.
Yeah.
Nice and small.
Maybe not small enough.
Ladies, I couldn't help it over here. I think I may have exactly what you need.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and show us?
Sure. I'll send it over. I call it the White Hammer.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, dude?
You're so disgusting.
What?
Who plays with a white crosshair?
Terrible visibility.
Let's play later. I'll show you.
I ain't going anywhere near that thing.
Overpass. Ain't got time for that.
We can take it all. 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 My dirty mouth will drown you out. Dr. Canadian to make it through.
Hello? FURIA? Anyone there? Anyone home? Please give us something, because otherwise you're going to get 13-0'd by forZe who are playing with 2 stand-ins, and then you're going to go down to the last chance qualifier. Please, what are you doing?
I heard someone's got Art's number on speed dial. Because, yeah. This ain't it, Chief. What can you bloody say? 12-0.
I don't.
Disgraceful.
Absolute shambles. 3 dual Berettas seems to be the answer for Cello, Yuri, and Fallen. I think Kai being at the top of the scoreboard really just says it all. And forZe have gone long. And that means that connector setup is completely null and void. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yep. Fallen falls. Quesarado has USP. No armor. But here's the headshot. And the second. Trade is there from Tania. Quesarado gives them a chance. And seems to be the only one that's offering them these lifelines when they need it. Yuri needed that fight, though. Bomb planted. forZe on the precipice of 13-0ing FURIA. Pantsing them on their map pick. Cello and Kai, the lowest performers for this squad, required to clutch. Kai cops a bullet to the face. Cello needs 3 kills, which is 1 more than he even has in this entire map, and he's not going to get a single one more. forZe destroy FURIA.
13-0 is audacious. From a team that is playing with 2 stand-ins, and potentially even more, to then go and 13-0 FURIA.